What's up, guys? Welcome back to Man Cave Collectibles, coming at you today with another toy review. Today we're taking a look at the Marvel Legends Kingpin. This is a re-release of the Build-A-Figure with new paint schemes. Really excited to have this guy in hand. I ordered him off Big Bad Toy Store. They filled the order pretty early, considering seems they've been behind on a lot of things lately. I don't know if it's their fault or the actual manufacturing fault or what's going on with it, but they got some things that's been due out for a couple months, still hadn't shipped, but Kingpin did, and I'm really excited about it. One thing right off the bat is this is a large carded figure. You can see that by, if we just take kind of one of the standard Marvel Legend cards, you can see here that it is huge, kind of reminiscent of like the Grey Hulk or some of those larger Build-A-Figures that they've put out. So it looks so good. I really don't want to take this guy out of package, but I'm not an in-package collector, so we are going to remove him and do the full review. But has that retro style, that retro Spider-Man logo up top there, the Marvel Comics, retro Marvel Comics. Over here we've got kind of a retro style drawing of Kingpin. This is just phenomenally done. If you're an in-card collector, this would look fantastic in your man cave or toy room, whatever it is you have. We can see him obviously very good in the clamshell there with his extra head and his cane. As we flip on around to the back, we actually get to see a little write-up on Wilson Fisk. It says, Wilson Fisk ruthlessly rules New York City's underworld with cunning and a keen intellect. So we know who he is. We know he's one of Spider-Man's baddies, Daredevil. He's given those guys big problems. What is interesting, I don't know if they really are considering this as, I guess it is part of the Spider-Man retro carded line. It just didn't ship with those to your big box stores, but it does show that full wave there. We have done a review on Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Electro. I've got Gwen Stacy, just haven't taken her out of package and done the review yet. But we'll be getting to her as well. Let's go ahead and break Kingpin out of his packaging and see what we got. All right, guys, we got Kingpin out of his packaging, and boy, let me tell you, it hurt to have to go beast mode on that packaging. It looks so good in package, but he's out, and he still looks fantastic. He's going to look great on my Spider-Man shelf. I do not have the original Build-A-Figure to compare him to because I was kind of out of Marvel Legends at the time that he dropped. I was in Marvel Legends and sold my whole collection. Kind of took a break from him for a little while, and now I've come back with kind of more of a renewed focus on particular teams and particular lines. So Spider-Man is kind of one of those lines, picking up Spider-Man and kind of his key foes. So obviously Kingpin is one of those we have to grab. Let's go ahead and look right quick at his accessories. He comes with his cane with a very nice translucent plastic diamond that's been sculpted on top here. That is really well done. Love the way that looks. And then just brown. It's a soft plastic, so you're not gonna have to worry about breaking it or anything like that. Mine's slightly warped out of package, but not too bad. Looks good. Now he also comes with just a undamaged head. Looks really nice. No cuts or bruises or scars on this face. It's identical to the other one. In most sense, the other one does have the open mouth and the scars, however. This is just more of a stoic kind of serious face. And then you can see here that we actually get this face on him. I really don't know which face I want to display him with. This one, I take back what I said on the other one, and looking at this one even closer, you can see he's even got like veins popping out of his forehead and off to the side here of his head. He does not have that in this head. So they really did do some additional sculpt work on this head versus the alternate. So yeah, man, I don't know which head I want to use. This one looks pretty amazing. Even that bruise there is just so well done. Man, Hasbro are really doing a good job here lately. I don't know if you've seen my toxin review. Check that out. paintwork on the Toxin is amazing. Moving on into the details of this guy. It's a soft kind of rubber plastic here for his jacket. You could remove this, but the jacket is sculpted into the arms. You cannot remove it from the arms, so he would just you know, look like he still had his jacket on. So you probably wouldn't want to pose him that way. Nice blue work here. Buttons painted real well. Looks really nice. Got those purple pants on. Got a little bit of plastic kind of blemish, I guess you would call it, from the factory. You know, that's all part of the manufacturing process. Got a nice big ring here on his pinky. Got his pinky ring. No jewelry on this hand. So we don't get any spare hands. We get a fist here with this one, and then we get just kind of an open hand here with this one, which, you know, the intention of that would be to hold, you know, his cane with. So, you know, you could kind of get that pose there with him holding that cane. The cane that I can tell, you can't really get it to, let's see, I'm not seeing that you can get it to stay up in that hand. So I don't know, you could, you know, maybe you want to kind of have him hold it like that. You know, you just kind of hold it as his weapon. He uses it as a weapon a lot, so you could have him hold it that way. But it would have been cool if the cane kind of fit up in the hand and he could, you know, just kind of do that with it. But yeah, still cool accessory. Looking at articulation on this guy, you really can't get any down, but we can get a good bit up on that. But this scarf that he has in place really hinders the down, so we can only get about a straightforward look. We can get pretty decent range of motion side to side. He's got such big shoulders, you can't get it all the way around. Full 360 on the arm. Get the arm up to about right there. Nothing in the bicep, nothing there. We got single jointed elbows. As we get with most Build-A-Figures or re-releases of Build-A-Figures, you know, these guys are large. They don't get the double jointed elbows. As far as the wrist articulation, we can get that forward and back, kind of that standard Marvel Legend articulation, and a full 360 there on that. He does have a little bit of chest articulation we can see here. Not really much you can do with it because his belly's so big, so but you can get the side to side on it, so that's a good thing. We can get those joints out a little ways there. He's got a swivel up here at the top of his thigh. We got single jointed knees. That's as far back as I can get that knee to go, right there. So very little articulation in the knee. Got a little bit in the ankle area, but not much. Those, you can see that, not much. These pants are hard plastic and they do prevent much articulation, but you know, what other pose do we really want our Kingpin in besides just standing there, just looking big and bad like that, you know? So yeah, I love this figure. This is a fantastic re-release. Those of us that missed out on the first one certainly appreciated to be able to pick this guy for 30 bucks versus, you know, $100 or so on the secondary market. Let's go ahead and bring in some additional Legends to do some size comparisons. All right, guys. Poor Spider-Man, he's in a pickle right now, but we can take a look and we can see, you know, the size difference in Kingpin. Kingpin is basically every bit as big as our Toxin figure. So he's a big guy. He looks fantastic. You can see him here with Spider-Man. They look great together. We got Electro down here from the Retro Wave as well, the Spider-Man Retro Wave. So yeah, pick this guy up, guys, if you haven't. The color scheme is a very retro color scheme, so even if you picked up the first one, I think this guy is different enough from a color standpoint that it would be well worth it. Great looking figure. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Definitely helps get this video out there so other folks can see it. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to the Man Cave Collectibles team. We do regular content, anywhere from toy hunts to toy reviews, statue reviews, comic book hauls. We do a lot of different things. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Until next time.